Good evening, my little students. How are you? I hope that you are all safe. I also hope that you have watched and understood the lecture video, plus you have tried to solve the worksheet. Now, in this video, I'm going to display the solution as usual, okay? So stay with me and follow all my steps, please. First of all, I'm going to start with the reading comprehension and vocabulary part. Okay, this part is related to the story, a fresh idea, and to the keywords in the story. Exercise A says, label each statement true or false. Okay, after I read each statement, I have to decide if it's a true or false based on the meaning of the sentence with the relation with the keyword, one of the keywords. So in each statement, there is one of the keywords used, but maybe it's used in the correct context or in the wrong context. If it's used in the correct context, to say true. If it's used in the wrong context, to say it is false. Profit. Okay, when we buy something, do we get a profit? No, for sure. We pay for the thing that we bought. So the first one is false. 2, the man has many customers, so his store should prosper. So imagine that you have a store and many customers are coming to your store. At the end of the month, for example, would you get more money or less money? Yes, for sure you will get more money. So the store will grow, that's right. Yes, so it will prosper. So it's a true. 3, wages are what you must pay for the work you do. Okay, when you do a work, do you pay for it? No, the others pay for you. So your wage is the money paid for you, not the money you pay. So it is false. 4, if money is scarce, you might not have enough. So we agree that scarce means a little. Yes, that's right. So when it's little, so you don't have enough. So we can say that number 4 is true. 5, if you take a risk, you are sure that there will be no danger. No, for sure, no, it's false, because when there is risk, there is danger. 6, it is smart to try not to spend all of your savings. We save money for bad days, that's right. So it's smart not to try to spend them. 7, when you give a loan to a friend, you expect the friend to pay you back. So when you loan someone money, they must give them back to you later after a certain period of time. So yes, you expect your friend to pay you back, so it is true. Last one, if you can afford a book, you do not have enough money to buy it. When we afford something, we can buy it for sure, so it is false. We have enough money to buy it. Okay, now we can move to exercise B. Answer the questions using complete sentences of your own. These questions are based on your story, a fresh idea, and pay attention. You have to answer the questions with complete sentences, okay? According to paragraph 2. So this question is based on paragraph 2. You have to go back to paragraph 2 to find the answer. What was the bad news that Mali received? Okay. First of all, you can start your answer from the question. You can say that the bad news that Mali received was, or if you want to start it with your own words, you can do. So let's see my answer. Mali knew that Mrs. Fair cannot run the tomato stand anymore during summer. So this is simply the answer, okay? Or if you want to add, the bad news that Mali received was that Mrs. Fair cannot run the tomato stand anymore during summer, okay? Number 2, by referring to paragraph 3, now the answer is based on paragraph 3. Why did Mali head out to the backyard? Mali headed out to the backyard to think about a solution for the problem. You might say, why did the teacher use headed, not head out? Pay attention, we have did here. So this shows me that I have to add ed to the verb. Later, you will take the simple past tense and you will know them in details. Number 3, where did Mali and Mr. Taylor decide to plant the tomatoes? If you notice, we have the word where. Where shows a place. So the answer should be a place. That's right. So where did they decide to plant the tomatoes? Mali and Mr. Taylor decided to plant the tomatoes in Mr. Taylor's backyard. Again, I said decided, not decide. Number 4, the last one, based on paragraph 10, how did Mr. Taylor help Mali? How did he help Mali? Mr. Taylor taught Mali how to prepare the soil and place the plants with the stakes in the ground. I think we can move to exercise C now. Based on your lesson, try to find the suitable meaning for each word. Here you have to use the context clues as usual. Okay. Number one, self-centered in paragraph 3. There is a word in paragraph 3 that means self-centered. Self-centered, everything is centered on yourself. Okay. So the word that means self-centered is selfish. Number two, courageous or fearless. So I must find a word in paragraph 5 that means courageous or fearless, okay? Which word means courageous, fearless? It is brave. So now we have finished from the reading comprehension part. We can move to the phonics part, which is about the long vowel sounds. Exercise D says, read each sentence. We have to read each sentence. Circle a word with long vowel sound, then write it on the line. So after we read each sentence, we circle a word, just one word with long vowel sound, then write it on the line. Number one, why don't you want to wear a tie? Okay, so I chose here the word tie and we write it on the line. Two, she clutched his sleeve as he turned away. Sleeve, excellent, is long vowel sound and we write it on the line. Three, does the flue need cleaning? Pay attention here, flue is the passage for smoke in the chimney, not the flue when you have a cold, okay? Does the flue need cleaning? So what is the word with long vowel sound? We can take flew, that's right. And also we can take need if you want. For a rope was tied around a rock nearby. So I'll go with rope, long O sound, and I'm going to write it on the line. The last part in the question in the phonics part, use the long vowel words in the bubble to complete the sentences. I have to use the words in the bubble to complete the sentences. First of all, let's read the words in the bubble first. Flute, ice, rain, phone, chief, severe. Number one, we have to come inside because it started to rain. Exactly. Two, my oldest sister spends all her time on the flute, on the phone, on the ice, on the chief, on the phone. The correct word is phone. Number three, the thunderstorm caused a lot of damage. How we could describe the thunderstorm, or what would we say about the thunderstorm? The ice thunderstorm, the chief thunderstorm, or the severe thunderstorm? Severe thunderstorm, okay? So here we have to use severe. Four, I would like some in my water, please. Somewhat, what do we add to the water? Ice. Five, Sally is learning to play the flute or the chief. We play the flute. Excellent. Number six, Tom is having dinner with the police chief. So now that we have reached the end of our worksheet, I hope everything is clear for you. Now it's time to revise it and get prepared for the quiz tomorrow. Okay, stay safe. Bye-bye. Number one, I fixed the old bike I bought for a $25 profit.